Hello, everyone. Welcome to Yuno Learning. In our series on how to build upon your lexical resource in a much more effective and productive manner, we bring to you another video on the topic jobs. Now, let's go ahead and deconstruct the word job itself. The part of speech job hails from is a noun, meaning a paid piece of work or task done as one's occupation. Etymology, a word of uncertain origin that simply means that the origin for the word job is unknown. Sentence: between semester exams and her arduous job at the firm, she had an insurmountable amount of tasks to be carried out. Now, there are certain colors of collars that describe a certain kind of job. Let's delve into those. Number one, white collar job. A professional, desk, managerial, or administrative job. A blue collar job, job that includes manual labor. Pink collar job, care oriented job, for example, nursing, teaching, or child care. Red collar job, government jobs of all types. An orange collar job is jobs performed by prison laborers. Green collar jobs associated with environmental sectors. No collar job, artist, or free spirited work that is unintended towards financial gains. Let's move ahead and deconstruct the word employ. Part of speech it hails from is verb, the other forms being employed, employed, and present participle as employing, meaning to hire someone for work and pay them for it. Etymology from late Middle English employ, from Latin implicare, that means to enfold or be connected with. Sentence: he had to do rigorous CV vetting over the span of 7 days to employ candidates for the newly vacant job posts. Now, some key terms derived from employee are employee, a noun, one who is employed. Employer, noun, one who employs. Employment, noun, the state of being employed. Unemployment, noun, condition when one is unable to find a job. Underemployed, adjective, underpaid or underutilized employment. Reemploy, a verb, to employ again. Employability, a noun, ability to gain or maintain employment. Moving ahead, let's look at some other key terms. Payroll, noun, the record for enlisting employees and their salary. The company's payroll had discrepancies that accounted for thousands of dollars missing when checked thoroughly. Internship, a noun, a period of time as a trainee or student at an organization to gain experience, generally unpaid or is given a minimal stipend. He was offered an internship at Google just after high school due to his outstanding coding skills. Resume, noun, a brief document enlisting one's education, qualification, and experience relevant to the job applying for. He was asked to tailor his resume into a more succinct and to the point document before applying to the position. CV, that is curriculum vitae, noun, a detailed written history of one's academic credentials and experiences. The applicants were requested to send their detailed curriculum vitae, cover letter, and pertinent documents to the mailing address of the company. Resign, a verb, leaving a job or office voluntarily. Her hasty decision to resign was based on an impromptu job offer she got from another major corporation. Compensation, noun, money or something given to someone as recognition of loss. Sentence: the government recently re evaluated the system of compensation allocation for personal injury incurred by the personnel during working. Colleagues, a noun, an associate or co worker in profession or business. David is Samantha's former colleague. They used to work in the same organization for 4 years. Apprenticeship, a noun, paid training program often leading to full time employment. After serving an apprenticeship for 2 years with an eminent literature scholar, he went on to pursue a career in linguistics. Some other words would be hiatus, a noun, a break or interruption in the continuity or in intensity of work. The company suffered a slight hiatus in the work after the sudden departure of their CEO. Probation, noun, process of testing or observing one's abilities. After her recovery, the Human Resources Department put her on a 3 month probation period before reinstating her. Interim, adjective, for the intervening period. He will be serving in the capacity of an interim chief until she returns. Severance pay, a noun, compensation paid to an employee and on early termination of contract. The employees laid off during the downsizing of the company were given a severance pay for 3 months. Remuneration, a noun, money paid for work. The board reviewed the remuneration of non executive officers last month. Allowances, a noun, sum of money granted for a particular purpose. The company provides overtime allowances to employees who work beyond the working hours agreed in the contract. Retirement, a noun, the act of leaving one's job. Due to her persisting health issues, she was compelled to take an early retirement. Appointment, a noun. An arrangement for a meeting, the appointment with the interviewer was scheduled for the following Friday. Let's look at some idioms from the category work. To work one's fingers to the bone. That means to work very hard. He worked his fingers to the bone for the imminent promotion. Work all the hours that God sends. Work as much as possible. Sentence. She worked all the hours that God sent to make the ends meet for her family. Burning candle at both ends, meaning to overwork or exhaust oneself by working late nights and early mornings. Sentence. He has been burning the candle at both ends from past few weeks to finish the paperwork for the merger. To go the extra mile. To do more than what is expected of one. His attorney went an extra mile to ensure the plaintiff's case was airtight. Backlog of work, meaning work that still needs to be done. Sentence. She had a month's backlog of work due to the month long sabbatical she took to finish writing her thesis. Work in progress. Continued work or work that is not yet finished. Sentence. The product development and marketing strategy for the new launch was still a work in progress. Work for peanuts. To work for a very small payment. Sentence. The maids work for peanuts, in addition to the dismal working conditions and lack of respect in the society. Have a lot on one's plate. To have a lot of work and responsibilities. His job as a chief executive officer makes him have a lot on his plate at all times. Now let's look at some of the questions asked in IELTS exam regarding job. Speaking. What responsibilities do you have at work? Would you like to change your job in future? What jobs do you think are most valuable to society? Q card. Describe a job you would like to have. You should say, what is it? Why would you like to have this job? What skills will you need to do this job? Why do you want to have this job? The writing question in the IELTS exam asked on the category job would be: unemployment is one of the biggest problems of contemporary society. What do you think are the main causes of unemployment? What solutions can you suggest? Now try answering these questions with the vocabulary we just learned. That's all for today. For more personalized live IELTS and spoken English classes at affordable prices, enroll today. And don't forget to subscribe for more.